Hello, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. My name is Carlita, and I am a mother and 51-year-old mother and grandmother. And welcome back if you've seen my content before, or welcome for the first time. Is this your first time coming to visit me on my channel? And if you don't see me really looking at the phone, that's because I am driving and I want to be cautious. I don't want to be making any mistakes. So you may see me glance down every few seconds. That's because it's okay to glance down. But for the most part, I'm not going to be looking at my phone because I'm trying to make sure that, I'm okay and I'm being cautious. And for the most part, this is the only time that I'll probably be able to make a video today because I am going to get ready to work. If whoever's coming to my channel for the first time, I work for myself, so there are a number of different things that I do working for myself. So sometimes I may be in a car, sometimes I may not be in a car, sometimes I may not be working at all, and I decided to make a video. So there are different scenarios that may or may not happen. So in the meantime, what I wanted to talk about was, okay, I talked about my last video. I mentioned about the fact that the government shutdown is about to get ready to end. I haven't checked on anything since I made my last video, so I don't know if everything is coming back into play where it's ending or it has already ended. I have no idea because I haven't really looked at the news to really find out what's really going on as far as if it's ended or about to end as of today. So I'm coming from you from a place of my last video. But I wanted to say this. I know that there are a lot of federal workers out there that work for the federal government. And it's been 40 some plus odd days since the last time that this shutdown was going on. And it began. And I'm seeing a lot of videos of people saying they don't know how they're going to make it. I even went past a particular area and I saw the fact that in this particular area there were a lot of people. There were a lot of people that were standing in their cars, sitting in their cars, waiting to go through the food bank line, which is nothing wrong with that because we all need help every now and then, and especially with this situation that's going on right now. And I'm noticing that some stores that I like going to, the prices are still high. But then I noticed another store that I really don't frequent that often, the prices have gotten lower. I don't know if you all have noticed that or not in the stores or not when you go grocery shopping as of lately. But I'm saying all that to say this. There comes a time and place where you have to decide certain things. And the reason why I'm saying that is because this government shutdown has shown the fact that you can't depend on the government. You need a backup plan. And I'm sure that some people have thought about it, but I'm saying that for everybody needs to think about that. Everybody, whether the government was your full-time income, whether you were depending on the government for certain things or whatever, you need a backup plan. You cannot rely and depend on the government for everything, because this is prime example of, oh no, they can't get their stuff together, so we need to figure out some other things. And as you're figuring out some other things, yeah, I have talked about before how I believe in God, which I have no problem saying that. And I do believe in God, and believe in God as your source or my source of things. I know a lot of people don't believe in God, but I do. And but God also, if you do believe in God, God also talks about using wisdom. And right now, the wisest thing that a lot of us can do, and a lot of people can do, is, if the government was your main source of income, you need to think about another source of income outside of the government. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's online sales. I don't care if you decide to set up a brick and mortar selling things or selling digital products. Whatever it is, you need to think about another source of income, because to rely solely on the government is not wise. And they have definitely shown that you need to be thinking about other sources of income. Not just other sources of income, but also thinking about even if, as far as food goes, growing your own fruits and vegetables. Yeah, you may live in an apartment, you may live in a house where you don't have any space to go outside and grow your own fruits and vegetables. And also, some of us are experiencing the fact that it's getting colder outside. Amazon and other places have, other garden places have, where you can buy little small things to make a garden inside your home. I haven't even thought about this, because I saw something online about growing your own tomatoes. And it's just other ways that, I'm not just saying this for you all, but I'm saying this for myself too, that we need to start thinking about other ways to make sure that we as a people, and we as who have families or whatever, need to be thinking about ways to protect ourselves. Because the government, with this whole shutdown situation, clearly showed that they didn't care about people not being able to eat, pay their bills, keep a roof over their head, etc., etc. So this is when it's time to think outside of the box. What else am I going to do to make sure that even if they do decide to shut down again, I'm okay, my family's okay, everyone is okay? So that's just something to think about. I mean, I'm saying this, but I'm sure that hopefully whoever is watching this has thought about that and said to themselves, you know what? She has a point. She's right. I do need to think about other ways to make money. And we should never rely on just one income stream. Never. You should always be thinking outside of the box. Okay, how many income streams do I need? They actually say that most millionaires have at least 7 income streams at the least. That's not at the most, but at the least 7 income streams. And I'm not talking about they're working all the time. Some of them had their money working for them. Passive income, stocks, bonds, investments, real estate. It's a whole bunch of different ways that they also have their money working for them. So I'm just saying that at this point in time, that you really need to think outside of the box. And I'm not there to coach or to guide or anything like that. And then also, think about it this way. We all have gifts, natural, God-given gifts that we all were given. Some of us sing, some of us write, some of us draw, some of us are tech savvy. There are a lot of different things and ways that we have gifts. We all have gifts, and you can sit up there and say, "Well, I don't have any gifts." We all have gifts. We all have gifts, whether or not you know what your gift is or not. You probably don't know. Some people are good at, even if you don't think it's a gift, like organization. Being able to even organize stuff, that's even a gift. I'm thinking about this company that actually goes out and designs closets. My mother had this done to one of her closets years ago. Whoever the person was that thought about that idea, that's a gift in itself. So whatever your gift is, you can use that to make money. You can use it to make money, and probably because there always is somebody that has a need for what you have. So just think about that. On that note, I'm stopped at the light, and I'm going to get ready to end this video. But if you like this video, like and subscribe, and let me know what you think. Until next time, have a blessed day.